Venezuela has a rich history and culture. As in all societies, food plays a large role in the customs of a region. To fully comprehend the place of food in Venezuelan society, it is important to start by exploring its founding. Venezuela was first settled by Spain in 1523, with many early settlements established by Roman Catholic missionary orders. While the population was predominantly Spanish, Italian, French, and German influences were also present. Early Venezuela's economy relied heavily on agriculture and livestock. This is a tradition that continues today, with their primary foods being corn, beans, plantains, and beef. Despite its agricultural industry, Venezuela faces high poverty rates, with over 50% of the population living below the poverty line. And food scarcity is also a significant issue in Venezuela. Poor education contributes to the poverty rate, as the school system mandates only 9 years of education, 7 years of primary school, and 2 years of lower secondary. An additional 2 years of free upper secondary school is available, but only 70% of the population graduates. Healthcare in Venezuela incorporates both traditional and Western practices. Traditional medicine, including collective knowledge about cures, self-care strategies, and other traditional practices, is a fundamental part of community resources. Venezuela is also a high context culture, so communication relies heavily on nonverbal cues, which plays a large role in their form of healthcare. Much of Venezuelan culture lies in their food. Common food habits in Venezuela include serving 2 main meals a day, a large meal between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m., and a light supper around 8. Preferred cooking methods are boiling, shrimp grilling, and steaming, while frying is typically avoided. Dining etiquette emphasizes keeping hands visible and using utensils for all food. Leaving some food on your plate is considered polite, indicating satisfaction with the host's provision. The diet across Venezuela varies greatly. The influence of early Italian, French, and German settlers is seen in regional cuisines. Seafood is prevalent along the coast, while beef dominates inland areas. Some key foods are corn and beans, often in the form of arepas and cachapas, with beef as the primary protein source. Fruits, yams, and plantains are also staples. Some special occasion foods feature dishes like hallacas, pan de jamón, and pernil de cochino. Spices and herbs are also highly valued in Venezuelan healthcare. Food significantly impacts many aspects of life, including health. In Venezuela, diet plays a major role in health outcomes. A 2018 study found that cardiovascular diseases such as hypertension and strokes were the leading causes of death, with nearly 50% of the affected individuals being obese or overweight. These health issues are linked to a high intake of red meat and carbohydrates from rice, corn, and beans. Increasing the consumption of vegetables and fruits like plantains and yams could potentially reduce the rate of cardiovascular disease in Venezuela. Many Venezuelans see an increase in health upon moving to America. This is due to the greater availability of food, as opposed to in Venezuela, where food can be scarce for many. However, Venezuelans who move to America often adopt worse eating habits because they are influenced by the availability of sugary foods and drinks and the affordability of processed foods compared to the natural options they are used to in Venezuela. Consequently, despite existing dietary health issues in Venezuela, moving to America often exacerbates these problems. Overall, Venezuela has a rich culture, and much of their lifestyle stems from their food practices and preferences.